My name is T Steel, and you're watching Emotional Jackass. Hi guys. Coming to you from a secret spot. It's probably not so secret if you live in LA, for real. But hey, my name is T Steel, and for some reason I feel like these are the last few weeks of like a normal life for me. And I was thinking about saying that when I was on my drive here, finishing up doing Uber Eats and shit like that. Let me clip you on. There you are. Yeah, dude. I just got done doing Uber Eats, and I decided, you know, rush hour is done now. I felt like shit all day. I was like, I should go nurture myself, actually. Instead of what? Get robbed by corporations like I do every day right now. I'm gonna go back for dinner service, of course, but I just had to make a stop because the past few weeks, guys, have been beating my fucking ass. And I'm sure you know, because I was hella active and then I disappeared off the face of the fucking earth. And I just want to say I'm sorry. Okay? I'm sorry. I isolate when I, like, I don't know, when I need a fucking moment, like, and like, I don't feel big enough to the point that like I have to be like, hey guys, taking a little break. You know what? You know, like, I don't feel like I'm in a position in my life where I like have to do that. Nonetheless, I don't think people should do that. I think if you need to take a break, take a break. So that's what I did. And I'm still working on a bunch of shit, and my mind is everywhere. I'm planning the next SEV'N radio episode, which is Black is Beautiful. And if you have any track ID requests or if you want to be included, let me know. Let me know. Girl, you love the way you do it, I'm loving your body. And girl, you love the way you do it, I'm loving your body. Let me know, because last SEV'N radio, I have some regrets, okay? I did not push it hard enough. SEV'N PoD, I haven't abandoned you, okay? Mama's coming, and I really enjoyed what I was doing, but I really wanted to take a moment because I was losing my mind, and I felt like if I got in the habit of prioritizing that new endeavor instead of, like, I don't know, my fucking mental health, that wouldn't have been the right choice, and y'all would have got the goat bad. Can you see me? Am I in focus? I don't know. Oh, my underwear is showing. What? Yeah, I decided, you know, I would rather duck off and take a short break indefinitely while I work on, you know, the Pride cover and all these other things. It's not like I ducked off and did nothing. I just ducked off and didn't do the things that took a lot more of the energy and planning out of me because I was so heavily focused on the other shit. All that to circle back to my first sentence, which is, unfortunately, your girl is going to be excavated from the underground. And as exciting as that is, and like I've waited probably my entire career to be able to like casually be like, hey, it's happening. I don't think I realized how much that actually comes with, especially since like it's real now. It's not just hypotheticals and shit like that. So it's like, ugh, you know, like, damn. Like, bruh, what now? I don't feel well equipped. Like, this era that I'm in my life, I know everything happens for a reason in terms of the order and who's around and what the vibes are and everything. Everything is contingent on itself, low-key. But, like, this is where the glow up comes out of. And like, I know that's literally what they say. People sleep in their cars, go homeless, do all these things. And I wish I could be as transparent as I want to about like what's going on in my life right now and about how I feel about what's going on in my life right now, but it's so complicated. And I feel like I'll be able to talk with more honesty and clarity when I'm not deep in the thick of it. So don't take my vagueness as like lying by omission or hiding behind shit. You know, I don't move like that. I have no reason to lie to you. I tell you all of what's going on very, very pointedly in all of my music ever. The only thing is that you just don't know the people in my life. So like, you only have so much wiggle room to go off of. Anyways, the Skywater album is coming out, and even just off the Black Boy Max exposure that I got, I already know that this is going to be a bit further. And I guess my only point that I'll make for real about all that, or I guess that I'm trying to make about that, is that like, how do I explain this? It feels weird being like teed up to like everything I'd ever wanted, you know, stadium, stages, festivals, all of this shit, you know, like tours and collaborations with people who are actually like-minded and aren't making boof microwave underground music, you know what I mean? Like real collaborators for the first time in my life. But I don't think I expected that this is what that would look like. Like on an everyday basis, guys, I'm gonna be honest, I've been, at least. I'm coming out of it now, but I've been so anxious. And like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Last year was really hard. I've had a lot of traumatizing experiences, and even into the top of this year, like there's a lot of changes here too, mostly that are self-inflicted and, you know, are only gonna lead to more growth. But at the same time, I don't feel like myself. And so it feels weird to be like teeing myself up to the world, right? When I feel so otherly right now. And I know I'm in there. There's parts of me, my ordinary la la Lily, that pops out. But she's not home, babe. She's not home right now. And she hasn't been since like February of last year, girl. So it's like, as I'm preaching awareness and being grounded in all of this hoopla, right? I'm sitting with the fact that like thousands of people are about to get acclimated with me at probably what feels to me like the worst time ever. But in that is so much vulnerability. And I think that like this project that I'm about to put out is also super vulnerable and spelling everything the fuck out. And as much as that's exciting, and you know, I think that the music, oh my God, I think that the music is gonna be well received and the story is important and everything. Like, why couldn't this be happening when everything is peaches and cream, I guess? But like, girl, when is everything peaches and cream? Like, at best you get peaches. They felt me on that one. So it's just like, man, I don't know what I'm expecting out of this shit. Like, what do I want? Like, that's not realistic to expect. You know? From anybody. But especially like a single child from a single mother who grew up in poverty, and then like I uprooted my life to come to California and didn't tell anybody that I was moving, even though I knew when I got the tickets that I was moving. And I didn't tell anybody until I was already here for a month and met roommates. And so it's like, dude, I have, since the dawn of time, I keep looking over to the side because I keep hearing crunching in the leaves. I'm not gonna play that right now. But I'm in the wilderness's home, so, you know, they're not gonna play with me right now is probably what's going on. Dude, yeah, I'm not saying that, like, I want to be in control of everything and all this other stupid shit. Like, that's That's not what I'm talking about. I just mean that it's gonna feel weird to be under a lens of being digested and processed and, oh, who the fuck is that? Do I fuck with her? Who is this? And like doing all of that energy being casted onto me. I'm just a fucking girl, bro. I'm just a fucking girl. I'm fucking traumatized. I'm emotionally stunted right now. I've been in the freeze, fight, or flight stage for a fucking year and a half, dude. But you want the world to meet me now? You know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm invigorated. Like, I'm ready to fucking go. I'm determined. I'm like, you know what? I saw the bottom of the barrel. I saw it. Top of last year, all through last year, and I'm still seeing bits and pieces of that stupid fucking bitch right now. It's like when you add banana in your smoothie. You're like, fuck, this whole goddamn thing is just fucking banana now. Last year feels like a banana in this year's smoothie. It does, twin. I feel the shadow. You remember how on that one episode that I put up, Waiting and Waiting, the smaller vlog that was more impromptu like this one, and I was talking about the wheelbarrows? Hey dude, fucking ironic, because that's what it's like, dude. That's what it's fucking like right now. And the thing is that like I'm really trying to heal through it, but I think there's certain things right now that I'm just not ready to, I don't know, move on from, move forward through. I don't know. Because let me stop being so vague for a moment and describe this feeling that I have, okay? Amongst all of the like very sure feelings that I have about like, okay, the music's going great and I'm happy to be here and like, you know, I see a vision. I have an image now for my DK brand, bro. I'm not a brand, I'm just a girl who loves to sing and was put on the earth to like talk to people and to make impacts, I guess. I sound like a Chad when I say shit like that, but I really mean it. Like, and the people around me, strangers and long-term, short-term friends, have told me directly what impacts I make on their lives, so I know that I'm not here for nothing. I feel so heavily burdened. And I know I just smiled the sweetest little smile after that, but it's really because I kind of have to. Like, I just feel like I am so content with my life and the role that I play in it to a certain extent. I'm refining it. But I feel so grateful to the universe, the people in my life, and all that different type of shit for like, I don't know, walking me through all of these stages of contrast. Okay, I do want this, I don't get it, I learn what I actually want, like just the trials and tribs, right? But there's this deep, guys, I want to be as honest as possible, and I keep saying that and then censoring myself, which is something that I've gotten used to. I'm just finding that I've been talking a lot about losing myself, not having myself, where am I, Come to find out, I'm still here. I haven't gone anywhere. I've just changed myself for the first time for someone else other than me. And at first I thought that was an admirable thing, and that, you know, that's what real love is, that's real community, that's real sacrifice and everything, but nah, that's not what it is. Because through the events of like the last year, and I'd give it an extra year really, the last 2 years have been really stressful on a young nigga. And throughout those 2 years, I've been in so many situations where my emotions, my life, things that I gave a fuck about were mishandled to the point that, like, I internally have given up and taken a step back on the things that are truest to me. Like doing shit like this, making time for me, myself. Things are just mine, okay? Like coming to a place and speaking freely, or going on a walk every morning. Even the time that I get up in the morning. Used to get up at like 7:30, 8 o'clock. Went for a morning walk, listened to music, usually unreleased, or just like a playlist or a podcast or a YouTube thing that's talking to my subconscious about just like good things that I love, Who am I? This is who I am. I never really asked the question, who am I? I knew who I was because I spent so much time being in that vein. But at the same time, I was single back then, hyper individualistic. Again, I was raised as a single child, right? So it's like raised as a single child in no relationship at the time. Obviously, the only thing that you're going to do is focus on yourself. And I didn't realize how crucial that shit was to my mental health and to everything else, because I just kind of naturally existed like that, except for when I got in relationships. And every single time I got in relationships, I became, guess what? Psychotic. And not in the let me check your phone type psychotic, but let me abandon everything that has ever made me feel okay and like myself to appease whatever issue you're bringing to the fucking table. And I'm sorry if my current partner is watching this. I love you, baby. I'm sorry to my exes and everybody else that feels called out by that, but it's so true. Every single time I get into a relationship, my fucking brain goes cuckoo banana mode, sacrificial time. Why? I get into this pattern that I feel like I, at a baseline level, however I'm showing up, am not enough when I start doing shit like that. Like, people have routinely fallen in love with me for who I am and what I bring to the table, but every single time I'm in romantic situations, I find myself dwindling and taking back the pieces of myself that, like, really were the glue. And the reason that they even fucked with the kid to begin with, then the erasure begins because it doesn't fit their program. And, you know, at the same time, though, not everyone's really forced me to do that. I started doing that shit because I thought that it would make me more palatable, and that, you know, being more worthy of whatever love I was seeking would, you know, patch that hole. But news fucking flash, it doesn't work that way, because self-erasure will catch up to you. And it's catching like fucking wildfire. So I'm here in some secret spot in LA to try to sit with that shit, because I feel like I wake up every day with ghosts of like the choices I should have made and the things I should have done, and not like in a harsh way, but just like thinking about what all of these things that I've gone through and been through, and the people that are in my support system right now, and all these things, they make such a big difference. Like, there's one situation in particular that is making my heart kind of sad, and that's Dijon had a show in LA. I fucking love Dijon. And because of things that were going on in my relationship, and thus also in my personal life, and like, I wasn't able to emotionally regulate myself. And I also felt, for some fucking reason, weird taking time out just for myself, selfishly, to go participate and enjoy in this thing that I fucking love and that keeps me alive, to appease what I assumed someone would want from me, only because my energy was low and dealing with this like teeter-totter of, okay, let me perform in this way and then maybe things will be better. Let me do da-da-da and then maybe things will be better. And I decided not to go to the fucking concert. And that hurt nobody but myself. Mind you, the concert was like a few miles away from the house. I should have been there. I should have been there. I should have gone. And I'm so mad at myself for shit like that. The Dijon one in particular, because it's fucking Dijon, bro. It was a sold out fucking show, basically, like, but I didn't fucking go because I was worried about what someone would think if I did go in XYZ conditions, or, you know, I just, again, my literal levels in my body were so fucked up. My cortisol was, serotonin was, it would have taken a second person going to that concert with me to be like, dude, come on, let's go. But because it was on me, I said, okay, I'm gonna keep the peace and just not go. And now here I am months later wishing that I was there. And mind you, it didn't do fucking anything for anybody. And so I'm really trying to be mindful of that shit. And that's why I took 2 seconds right now to be like, okay, I'm gonna do me. What the fuck do I want? All that being said, that's why I'm kind of nervous to be thrown into fame, especially alongside these Epstein files. Oh, so you mean everyone I'm about to be surrounded by is fucking evil? No. No. But yes. Do you see what I mean? It could be really hard to try to, like, feel confident in, like, stepping into this fuck. Like, yeah, like, it's me. Like, I waited my whole life for this shit. My time is now. Like, cue to John Cena. Bam, 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 bam. I want nothing more than to feel like that for the, next 6 months of my life? Starting in a few weeks? But when I keep doing shit like that at, like, a baseline level, I'm abandoning myself when literally, like, I was gonna say no one's really asking me to, but that's not really true. But it's just like, at the end of the day, it's up to me, right? Like, well, I'm tripping. Like, girl, what are they gonna do? Fucking force you? What are they gonna do, bro? They're gonna do exactly that. You gotta, bitch. Bitch, I'm going to a concert. That's what you gotta do. You gotta be like, bitch, I'm going to Dijon. Bitch, I hate this job. I quit. I'm gonna go be an entrepreneur. That's what you gotta do. And in the face of adversity, the fucking wires got tangled, bitch. They got tangled. And now, I'm gonna have to untangle them in the limelight? Huh? Ah, fuck. It's a good thing that I'm, like, a good person, conventionally attractive if you're not racist, and, like, I don't know, down to earth, self-aware, because this sounds like it's gonna be a fucking doozy. I'm gonna be honest with you, kid. I'm not prepared. But I don't think I ever would be. Even if I had everything together, I think I would be freaking out about something else, because that's just kind of the natural order of shit. I don't really know. I feel like it's tricky, but not really. I just, I don't know what to do with that. I'm scared. I'm scared. I am. But mostly the fear is coming from this place of, like, oh, dude, I don't know if I could take, like, acclimation to fame and lack of support and adult relationship problems and poverty and. So that's why it's like, I really need to sit with my life right now, bro. And, like, spring cleaning this bitch. Because some people have naturally evacuated the premises. Thank you for removing yourselves. If you're watching this with your, what do they call it? Monitoring spirit eyes? If you're here, hey bitch. Hope you're well wherever you're at, and I actually mean that. Sorry it didn't work out for us. Just kidding. That's what I would say if I wasn't absolutely fucking irritated with the fact that all of y'all was in my way. I should have blown you down, but you were lucky by the grace of God that I chose peace and fucking rumination instead of decking the shit out of you and potentially catching a misdemeanor. I'm here now and virtually alone, it feels like at times, and I can hear y'all now, oh T, you're not alone, you're never alone. Then tell me why on my darkest nights I look to my left, look to my right, not a single motherfucker was dead in my sight. I'm so serious. Run that back. But I'm dead ass though. It's like I'm about to be in a spot where, you know, them niggas be like, I can't trust nobody. I can't trust, and I literally can't fucking trust nobody on a baseline level when I was working at a fucking coffee shop. What? And on top of that, such a weird situation I'm in right now. People keep coming to me and acting like they was paying me mine beforehand. Oh, all of a sudden you want to get in a studio session. All of a sudden you see my DM. All of a sudden. I'm watching you. I'm watching all of you. Let's be clear. If you think you're in good standing, that could change by tomorrow. I'm so serious. I'm in one of those, like, warehouse, like, everything must go, like, but the thing is that it's so scary to prepare to, like, do something like that when it feels like there's nothing here to move. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like there's so much shit to get, But when I really think about it, what is there to get out of here? So that's what I gotta think about. Because I'm not trying to drag no old shit, no old business into the limelight. I'm not trying to do no TMZ article about some bitch I needed to keep in 2025. And that includes, like, shit with myself. When I say bitch or that stuff, like, I'm also talking about myself. Like, not everything is so outside of myself. All of this is actually completely contingent on myself. Relying completely on myself and my ability to, like, fucking get out of my ears, bugs. And my ability to discern whether or not this is something that deserves my energy or not. And I've been choosing all of the wrong things, dude. I've been choosing maintaining friendships and relationships over maintaining my peace of mind. I adapted to other people's routines instead of sticking to mine. I said that I was okay with things that I wasn't. I dumbed down my emotions for other people. I did so many different things in an attempt to equalize the situation, and it only dug me deeper into my issues because I would have rather been like, okay, yes, I got you to them and appease that situation rather than make sure that the situation was appeased within me. What the fuck? And so I'm done doing that, and I hope it doesn't come across harsh. But if it does, I'm actually dying right now under a lot of y'all's hands, but mainly under my own. So baby's gotta fly, okay? Because I don't want to be signing no fucking record deal, getting no fucking whatever the hell, talking to some people I don't really know, that I don't really trust, and I'm still dealing with the same shit that I'm dealing with right now while I'm able to go incognito in Hollywood. Let's get through that now, baby, while you can hide, bro. Because there will come a time you won't be able to hide from it. The people around you won't be able to hide from it. Your business is your business is your business. And if my business was live right now, it would be fucking bankrupt. I'm being so hard on myself. I'm sorry. It's just like, dude. Hi, Ladybug. I haven't seen one of you in forever. You're cute. Are you scared? I'm sorry. Yeah, I just feel weird about the fact that, like, my life is in the process of changing, and not only do I feel it internally, but I also keep seeing the signs advance in front of me as the path keeps extending and extending and extending, and people keep getting left along the path, and I'm like, wait, no, I liked you, and then it was like, no, you didn't like them, and let me show you why. And then there's just like this feeling in my gut, like this in the pit of my stomach that's telling me that my work still isn't done and there's still more to cleanse, but I don't know what that means. How do you know what's right for you? How do you know who's right for you? How do you know that you're making the right decisions? You literally just don't. You just gotta go off your gut instinct, and my gut right now is telling me to tell y'all, fuck you. My gut is saying, here's my internal compass, fuck you, bro. It's all about me right now. Also, radical honesty this year. I don't care who's fucking upset. If me telling you about what you did, hurting my feelings, makes you feel bad, take it up with God and your fucking mirror, bro. That don't got shit to do with me. Oh, you making me feel bad. Oh, you making me feel like I'm a bad person. I didn't say none of that, brother. Like, yo, my program is getting real strict. And I really, at this point, don't care if I'm called a bitch for it. I don't want to die. Literally and metaphysically. Because the more that I get used to being like, all right, I'll just tuck that. Whatever, I'll eat that. Whatever. Yeah, whatever they said that really hurt my feelings and made my body go cold. Oh, whatever. They're going to tell me they didn't mean it anyways. Oh, whatever. No. No, I'm gonna die on that hill. I'd rather die on my hill, bitch. I'm about to get my period too, though. But I still mean it. I still mean it. Like, fully. Life is too short. I've lost too many people that I love. I've watched the people that I love die. I just don't really care about opinions. I don't really care about optics. I don't really care about appeasing other people's fucking feelings that they have to deal with. No. Can't deal with bad friends, inconsistency, mediocre talent, pretending to be professional, low confidence, turning into self-deprecation type talks. I'm just actually, like, I'm out, guys. I'm out. In the spirit of transparency and growth and advancing in life, like, I don't think that it would be fair to tuck this part of the process, because on Instagram it looks like la-di-da-di Skywater sessions, la-di-da-di Black Boy Max, la-di-da-di got a new single, la-di-da-di Mick Jenkins single. Girl, I'm dying out here. Yep. Go back and watch the Doechii Artist Way videos. She was dying too. I think when you document your journey and you're honest about it, it helps other people move forward in their journey too, because everyone's out here thinking they're crazy or that they're failing or that they're stupid or that they're weak. Whole time, I'm out in the wilderness talking to a fucking camera right now. Like, gotta be a little bit off kilter to get to that point. Trauma dumping in the woods. But, long story short, felt like I needed to take a break from everything and, like, come outside and also admit to you that sometimes you do have to take a break. And that's what this was. Last few weeks of January into February. I just, I abandoned myself. And in abandoning myself, I abandoned you. Because everything that I do on my platform, I guess, plural, is purely out of self-expression in regards to, you know, making the things that I feel normalized and make you guys feel more seen and talk about the things that I feel like aren't talked about. and worked through publicly. And again, in me deciding to take a step to the side, I fucked up. I fucked up bad. Consistency is important. And this isn't, by the way, in regards to the 2 shows that got canceled. That shit had nothing to do with me at all. More on that at 5. Yeah, man, you haven't been seeing too much of me in the same vein lately because I haven't been seeing too much of me lately. And I'm sorry. I want nothing more than to consistently push videos out like this that you can listen to on your drives and when you're eating and showing to your friends and getting your epiphanies and your aha moments. You deserve that in the same way that I deserve to be able to feel heard and seen in the way that you guys validate me back in the same ways. And so this is just my message to you that I'm human and this isn't like an apology for not uploading a video more say, but like, because I did record a few videos and just didn't push them, didn't edit them, didn't do anything because I was like, nah, anything I feel meh about, I'm not going for. And I don't ever want to feel meh about you because you're the whole reason I'm here and why I'm alive and why I feel, I don't know, like life is worth living and things are worth trying and people are worth loving and air is worth breathing and talking is worth the risk of being misunderstood. I'm never misunderstood over here. Y'all get it off the rip, except for that MGK video. Wrong demographic. White people of that caliber are never supposed to be on my channel, and that's just the honest truth. They was not meant to graze my channel once, okay? What do you think a gay bitch with dreadlocks is gonna offer you as a white person who finds MGK palatable? I'm not finding any similarities. I'm coming back, okay? When I self-erase myself, I'm taking away from your experience as a supporter, as a fan, as an audience member, as whoever you may be to me. And that's just not fair to anybody. Because then I'm less consistent. You forget about me, and also you forget yourself. Because again, we're all one person, and we're all here on the same journey, feeling the same things, but not everyone's talking about it. So, sorry, man. Sometimes shit gets sticky. And one day, I'm gonna have the balls to come and tell you exactly in clear detail why I'm thinking the way I'm thinking, why I keep dipping out, and it'll make sense. But right now, bro, I gotta lean on vagueness to keep my own sanity. There's a Frank Ocean bar that's like, some things I couldn't even tell me. Yeah. Some things I just did not feel like telling myself, and I currently still don't feel like telling myself. I'm telling. I'm saying. I'm telling. Okay? Am I moving, though? That's something different. So, anyways, as I'm standing here, surrounded by all the birds chirping, and after listening to hours of bell hooks and James Baldwin and Maya Angelou and I feel myself coming back, you know? And the real truth is that being me is kind of lonely and isolate. Like, I don't really resonate with a lot of you niggas, I'll be honest. Like, I would rather be by myself than, like, in the presence of other people. Usually. Unless you're a special one. And you really gotta be special. And if you're special, are you safe? I need special and safe combo. Okay, like chicken and rice. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Ooh, that's gonna fall. I just feel like life is hard to lead without community, and my community is usually very small and tight-knit. I've been on my dolo, but in a real isolatory way, not in the I'm with my village way. Because I've got some special people, but they're not all safe. And that's when shit gets fucked up because I'm not upholding my rules. And the longer that I keep dealing with that, the harder it gets. And also, I have to put this in here for me and for you. Tiana, I'm gonna beat your fucking ass if you edit the most raw, truthful parts out of this. If you censor yourself, we're only going in a bigger fucking circle. You're only gonna rewind the tape and then print the same show on that shit and be like, where's SpongeBob? No, bitch, you put fucking Scooby-Doo. You put Blue's Clues on the tape, girl. And you know that because you just watched the tape. And it was Blue's Clues. And then you picked up the remote and you turned on Blue's Clues and then you ran the tape and you recorded it. Tiana, if you censor yourself, I will never forgive you. What's the worst that could happen? What's the biggest consequence of telling the truth? Of standing by your truth? Who are you lying for? Think about that. Who are you lying for? Why are you so comfortable lying to yourself in the middle of nowhere? How did we get there? Huh? How did we get there and why is that normal for you? Oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna say something other than I mean. Since when do we do that? Oh. If you edit that shit out, I'm gonna tweak. I swear. And I know we're the same person, but watch. So yeah, all that being said, I had to come out to the wilderness and listen to the birds chirp and get in touch with myself because I stopped making time for that because my life became everyone else, everything else. It became unsafe to choose myself somehow. And I let that happen. But also trying not to be hard on myself. You deserve time for yourself. You deserve to center the things in your life that make you you and regulate you. Anyone who's in your life who's telling you to decenter that is not meant to be in your life for real. So, I know that I said that mainly for me, but I know that because we're all under one experience, that there's someone out there that needs to hear that shit too. It doesn't matter if it's family, it doesn't matter if it's friends, it doesn't matter if it's your long-term partner of years. If you try to make space for yourself and you get refusal on the other end, that is a signal to go. Why let yourself go when you could let them go? Sometimes it's better to have nothing than something. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving me a reason to live and to love and to share and to grow. You give me a place to be honest and to document stages of my life as they're actively changing before me in ways that I don't even know yet at the time I upload. This shit is like a diary for me in more ways than you know. It's important. I need you. And so I hope that you got something out of this. I don't really know. I don't even remember what I said. I feel like I just got up here and yapped for like 40 minutes and then blacked out. But I hope you're having a good day wherever you're at. I'm in sunshiny California, now becoming partly overcast. And I hope the birds are chirping where you are and that you're quiet enough to hear them today. And if you can't hear them, go outside. Go outside, bro. It's so important. So let's say you die tomorrow. You spent, what, the last year living everybody else's shit? Fuck that, right? Right? You shouldn't have to die hypothetically to choose yourself. That's all I'm saying, bro. My name is T Steel, and I just found out that it's okay to choose yourself, and nonetheless, it's crucial to, like, the whole thing. Like, life. So, do that, please. Because I haven't been. And I have some interesting shit to show for it. Okay. I love you. Bye. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me if you had any takeaways from today's episode. It always feels weird to be like, comment, and subscribe, so I've never said it. But you should do that, though. Like, if you're here by the end of the video, like, so you're my op, that you're who we were talking about the whole video, like, you fake ass, but I'm sorry, I don't mean that. I know I'd be out here yapping in the woods and shit, but music is being posted, music is being released all the time. I'm gonna start doing meditation shit and yoga stuff, so hey babe, just like, fuck with me. My name is T Steel, and you're watching Emotional Jackass. I'm having a hard time wrapping this video up because I don't want to be forced to go deal with myself and the world. I only want you, girl. But fuck that. I'm gonna go make some money or write some music or something. Choose yourself today. Don't be avoidant. I love you. Peace, love, and prosperity. Live from the fucking woods. T Steel. This is the shit I go through for y'all. Me leaving the spot. BTS. Doing this in the hard is fucked up. Ow! That's in my ass. Ow! Oh my god. Fuck. And we're here.